Hey, what's up, Dino? Welcome. I see you up here. All right, I'm just gonna give this a couple more minutes and just make sure to send out the room, like retweet it. Hello, everyone in the band room. What up, Cheddar? Hello, Jason Summers, Sultry Dubs. Welcome, Fred. All right, let's do a couple of mic checks for you guys. I haven't heard voices from my co-host and our guest today. I'll start with David. David, you got your mic on?
Hello?
What's that?
Hello?
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, is it good?
Yep. How about you, Dino? Hmm. I'm seeing your mic unmute, Dino, but I don't hear any audio. Yeah, maybe perhaps try yeah, coming down and coming back up. Welcome, Jay. You know, just Twitter doing the Twitter thing. Hmm. Maybe Dino's having issues. I'm gonna message him. Perhaps maybe check and see if you have a Twitter update on your Play Store or your Apple Store. I know that was like an issue for me. Or sometimes I like to just turn off my entire phone and then turn it back on and it works. Hello, hello. Hmm. No Dino, no Dino, or at least I don't hear. Do you hear him, David?
No. It shows opened. The mic though. Technical difficulties here, I guess.
He says he is going to try logging in on desktop. So we'll see him here shortly. Oh man, why do I do this to myself? Coffee at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Ooh. All right, getting Dino back up here. Oh, I heard a voice. Is that you,
That is
Dino?
me. That is crazy. Yeah, my.
Holy shit, you sound really crisp,
Oh,
dude.
really? Oh, wow. Maybe I should always do this on desktop.
Man, never go back to the phone. I think I'm gonna make the desktop transition too, like soon, because I listen to myself, through my phone audio and in the playbacks, and I'm always like, ugh. But like, you sound really good,
Oh,
dude.
that's good. All right. Well, now I got yes, I have a new transition to make. No more phone. Sorry,
No more phone.
guys. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Uh, I am here. We can get started. I hope I didn't hold this up too much.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Gave a little time for a few of us to pop in, and also, wow, while we were waiting on that, I should have pinned my tweet at the top. All right, there we go. It's pinned. And yeah, I guess good time to get started. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our 35th episode of Music Matrix. It is really good to see you all, both on Decentraland and on this Twitter space. I know there's a couple of us. I think I see 4 or 5 on Decentraland, and then we have all of you here on the space. Thank you for joining us. If you are watching on any of the streaming platforms like Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, we're currently on the Decentraland, coordinates 101, comma 70, nah, 78, 101, comma 78. Yeah, if you would like to stop in and say hi. But if you are, listening in on this space and can't make it in world, I do have a pinned tweet up top. It is my X live stream, and you can get like a visual representation through there. Now, without further delay, I would like to welcome X Space host, guitarist, and songwriter David Doran to the stage. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Yes, thanks for having me. I've been going all weekend, actually, quite a bit with spaces, but I really appreciate you inviting me to here this evening. I was looking forward to it for a couple weeks now, actually. So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really happy that that you made it. I know you have been going hard on spaces all week, and I've been noticing, like, what is it, the last 2 maybe 3 days that I've like popped into something that you were chilling in, and even just like earlier before, you were in that. I was sitting in that space for a couple hours, and you had already been there for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You're good.
Yeah, no, I just left there. That was the best thing to do. I know you suggested a nap, and I thought about it too, but I was like, I might not wake up from that nap, and so I'm just making coffee here, just making another one actually. So
I'm over here sipping on some coffee too. It's 8:10 p.m. and I'm sitting here drinking coffee. What am I doing here?
I know,
Um,
no, this well, that's what we got to do around here, you know. That's the I love it. I mean, I just love hanging out with people all the time.
it's that Web3 lifestyle. So, I guess before we get started, I'll pass the mic over to you. Give you the opportunity to give yourself a proper introduction and maybe make any shout outs that you would like to make.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, um, this is a relatively like I had another Twitter account before this, but yeah, I discovered Spaces a couple years ago, and music NFTs, and I haven't actually made one yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that really soon, actually, like this month probably. But no, just finally got a couple of songs recorded. You know, not too bad of a recording. I put on Spotify, but yeah, looking forward really to starting to release a lot more of my music for everybody. But for now, I just play live in spaces until I get them out there. You know, one at a time.
Do you consider yourself a cyber bard?
Um, no, I guess not. I don't know. Maybe. You know, I don't know. What is it exactly?
It's just a term that I've heard like a different singer say. Like she likes to just kind of perform digitally, whether it's on her Twitch or go on Spaces or anything like that. Like
Uh-huh.
that's kind of like what they do, and enjoy it. So yeah, just thought I'd throw
Yeah,
that term out there to
I
see if
think
you.
yeah. I just never heard the term, but yeah, I think
I could
I
be
follow
saying it
you.
wrong too. Um, so let's see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go ahead.
Oh no, no, nothing, no.
I'm trying to think of how we met. I believe we may have met on what is her name? Degen Shen?
Yes, Shan.
Sh-
Oh yeah, with Jen K.
Yes, yes, Jen K. I believe we kind of met when I like popped into those spaces. Um and dude, I remember I do recall you singing at that space, and I was just like, follow, 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 follow. Need to get him on Music Matrix. So I'm
Oh, wow,
happy
thank
you
you.
made it here.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. That's how I meet people in spaces. It's really great, right? I've met so many great people and people that just love and appreciate music, but also so many artists I've met. It's just I'm trying to tell everyone in the real world, to get a Twitter account. Most people in Canada, it's not a very popular thing for Canadians to do Twitter. Much more into Facebook and Instagram. So I'm trying to get my friends to come, but you know what that's like.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, definitely. There is kind of like that limitation. It's like friends will kind of like see what you're doing, but I feel like they will come through watching you, through watching like what you do and your success. That's what will inspire them to kind of like come in as well. And just to like kind of specify, the friends you're referring to are like also fellow musicians.
Well, so some of them, most of them are just even just people I grew up with, like just some of my friends that I hang out with. Normally in real life, but they don't. Yeah, none of them. They're not listening to me. I finally got one of my friends, Mark. He's like my oldest friend, Mark Reed. I finally got him to get a Twitter account. So now I see him popping in once in a while. Like if he's having a beer or something Saturday night or something, he'll pop into the spaces. So it's good to see, but it's hard to get people to on board here. But
Yeah, it's a slow process. It's not one of those things that you need to like be pushing down people's throats. It's just like, just do what you normally do and, post about it, tell people about it. Eventually friends will see and want to check it out. So I guess
yeah,
I
absolutely.
guess, I guess we could kind of get into uh your early days in music. How long have you been making music? Were you always a guitarist? What can you yeah, tell us a little bit of history on your about your musical journey so
Yeah,
far.
sure. Yeah. Well, my grandfather, yeah, was a guitar player, and two of my uncles are guitar players, and there's some on my father's side. And there's a lot of musicians in the Doran family, piano players, violin, like everyone plays something, but and a lot of them play more than one instrument. So I just grew up around it. Always at the kitchen table, they would always be sitting around with guitars. I just thought the guitar was the coolest sounding thing ever. Like I liked it a lot more than piano, like when I was younger. So um, yeah, I got one for grading day when I was 12. My uncle suggested, why don't we get you a guitar? I was like, yeah, like frig, what a good idea. So I got the guitar, and man, I couldn't play nothing. I couldn't play anything. So it was a bittersweet moment because I loved it, and I can still smell the wood of that guitar. But anyway, did take about a year of real torturous practice, and like that, having them two uncles to mentor me. My grandfather had already passed away. They mentored and taught me, so I really got lucky, you know. And, yeah, just been playing it ever since.
Mhm. That is awesome. To come from a family of guitarists, like, it was kind of a thing that was instilled in you early on in life. You had mentioned that you liked it a lot more than the piano. Is that like the first instrument that kind of your parents kind of put you into, try to get you started with music, or do you have like a pianist in the family as well?
Yeah, well, no, there was a piano there too. I didn't really explain that very well. Yeah, my grandfather played piano, and my uncle, well, not real. Like my grandfather was probably a pianist. I can't remember too much because I was five and a half when he passed away. So these are pretty early memories of him. But they were, so impactful that I can still remember just sitting on the floor. So it was the guitar I liked more. I remember that. That's all. Like just the strings, they sounded. I was just something about it, just drew me to it. So
I see. So you got your guitar at 12 years old. You were mentioning how like at first you could not play anything. You were just, plucking strings in a way. Um, like how long after getting your guitar did you kind of like establish your own personal like style of like playing the guitar?
uh, a lot of different styles I've went through, and I mean I don't even really know what. It's kind of the same now. It depends on what I'm doing, Like if for example, you can use your fingers or you can use a pick, like so. And they both do different things. Um, but like so you can't do that with the pick, right? Yeah. So just different styles for different songs. I don't even. Yeah, I suppose I have my own unique style, but I just don't really think of it that way. I don't know what it would be because I play a lot of different. And this is I'm really just playing an acoustic guitar. An electric guitar is a whole another world, really, And yeah, I don't know if I'm confusing you or.
Not at all. But like, can you play electric guitar? Have you ever?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that was really all I wanted to do was be a lead guitar player, like just Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, those Stevie Ray Vaughan, Randy Rhoads, from Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy Train and stuff like that. Those guys are like the best guitar player. Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits, you know. So I took all kinds of guitar lessons from them guys, you know. After I like when you learn an instrument, you learn it to a certain point where then you can your ear, you know, you can just hear it, so you train your ear. So then you just really, it's just any song. You just have to practice it, and you know, so Van Halen is pretty tricky, right? I mean, I would need to practice quite a bit for a couple weeks probably before I would attempt to do that again. But I'm gonna eventually get an electric pretty soon here because it's really coming back. Like I can feel it. I wanna start writing some songs. I never really wrote much last time I had one. I was just a lead guitar player. So yeah.
That is awesome. So I mean, let's see. Getting into your music that you have already released. Uh, I'm looking on your YouTube currently. You have two songs, correct? When I Think of You and Summer Rain, correct?
Yes, yes, yeah. Um, so yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Or is there...
Yeah, I was just gonna like both songs, amazing songs. Definitely, definitely looking forward for everyone that's listening to have a listen to these two songs. Um, what could you tell us about them? What could you tell us about When I Think of You? What inspired it?
Yeah. T- I don't mind sharing the story, but what I would, what I there's a couple ways I could go about this. Like I could say, whatever you kind of. I didn't really write it about anybody specifically or something, but I suppose I wouldn't be quite telling the truth because there was someone I was thinking of when I first started writing the song. It was just actually my someone that I dated in high school. It was just was a first pretty serious relationship I had, I guess. So I was thinking about this person. I usually always think of her once in a while, and yeah, I just wrote that song. That's a few years old. Like I've written a lot of songs since I was about 20, and I'm 40 now, so I've got like 20 years of songs that I'm gonna get out, and I still write them. Like I've just written a couple. I write them all the time, every week. I'm writing another song. I can't help it. I just something happens, and I'm like, I gotta just start, writing something here because it's a strange feeling. I can't turn it on and off. I don't. I just can't turn it on or off. So I just hopefully take advantage of it when it comes. So yeah,
Yep.
that's what when I think of you. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dina. I saw your mic on mute.
Oh, thank you. No, I have to tell you the truth. I thought I was pretty confident that when I think of you was about the environment or the town or the region uh, um, from where you came. But that kind of leads into the question I was going to ask. So your grandfather played guitar. You have two uncles that played guitar. I was reading a little bit of your bio, talk about fishing and farming in the town or the region and where you live. How much is music a part of that region? How much is guitar or singer songwriter music a big part of that region? And I assume that had a huge influence on your own style and your own writing. But I'm just curious about that region. It certainly sounds like a very sort of working class environment where it makes sense that a lot of maybe singer songwriters or guitar based music would come from.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Miners, farmers, and fishermen, and really hard workers, and really, a lot of poor people and a lot of hard, tough times is basically a lot of the history of Nova Scotia and Cape Breton, particularly. But so we have the East Coast Music Awards, ECMAs, they're called. That's and music is a pretty, it's really really big here in the East Coast, and there Cape Breton particularly has a lot of pretty famous musicians. The Rankin family, Bruce Guthrow. Oh God, Rita McNeil, Anne Murray, I believe. There's so many. It goes on like these guys all won Grammys and stuff. They're just great musicians. But even just regular, if you go to the bar, like there's so many pubs around here in Halifax too, especially, and it doesn't matter which one you go into. Everywhere you're going to hear really great music live. All the time. So many musicians here. Yeah, yeah. It's really fortunate. I'm just really, really blessed. I'm really grateful to to be able to play music and just to be a part of it. Yeah.
That's great. Well, just the two songs that I heard, I have to say the your experience and region for me, even not knowing, I can definitely hear it in your songs. It's hard to avoid. It's hard to sort of bypass when you're listening. I mean, I hear environment. It made sense to me when I saw the photos that you used on Spotify for those two songs to
Yeah.
see
See,
an element of the environment there, or
see,
an
that's
environment.
why. Yeah, so that's why I like to. Thank you, Dino. And I didn't. I just want to. But that's why I like to not really say anything about the song because everyone might. Usually, when you hear a song, and you're like, okay, that part means this to me. And whatever that may be, I could end up ruining that for somebody, and just by explaining what I might have wrote the song about. Sometimes you can take away. Most times you usually end up taking away from it. So I'm glad that's what it. See, I never would have. And when I play it, and I'm thinking of the words that I wrote down, and that's how I can get the emotion. I have to kind of go back to there, but you hear the environment and stuff. Like that's just yeah, that's really cool.
Well, thank you. I'll hand it back over to Sin. Thanks.
Sorry, I was saying hello to a couple people on the Central End. I saw that Derek popped in to say hello at the band room, and Mosca's over here swinging right next to me. we're yeah, we have a few of us just hanging out. I think yeah, we're up to 6 people at the band room. It's a slow Sunday today. I mean, I don't blame anyone. I'm feeling sluggish. I had a whole bottle of wine last night, and today woke up and was like, where am I? Luckily I was home. So, and David had to take a moment for that one. Luckily I was home. Oh shit. Um, so okay, we asked about man. Okay, so now I'm almost scared to ask because you did bring up a very good point about um like when a musician makes creates their masterpiece. Perhaps it's like they want people to uh to get their own description of what the song is about, or make their own judgment of it. Uh, but just in case, I will ask anything you could tell us about Summer Rain. If not, you could say no comments. The mystery. It's a mystery.
Yeah, I know. I could. That's what I want to do, eventually. But for now, I don't mind. I don't mind explaining a little bit. Eventually, I'm probably just gonna figure something to say. But I learned this trick from Paul McCartney, to be honest with you. And Oprah it was on an Oprah Winfrey show years and years ago, I guess. I was watching Oprah one day, eh? So, but Paul McCartney was on there, so that's probably why. And she was like, "What is this song about, Paul?" And she just kept, kind of hounding him, and he wouldn't crack. He just wouldn't tell anybody what he wrote it about. But I got to figure out exactly how he did that. He had a good way about it. But Summer Rain is I wrote the song this summer. just before summer started, and you know, if you listen to the song, it's just it's a last goodbye. I just basically said that. It's one of the lines in the song, you know. So it's the summer rain is kind of it's this another bittersweet kind of a thing, you know. You're in a relationship with someone you've been through an awful lot together, but you got to say goodbye. So you know they kind of spent one last day together, just kind of going over last little bit of what they had to talk about, and then yeah, that was it. I mean, if you want to play any one of these, if you can do it, or I don't know if you guys can play them, or I mean, I know I can play it live as well here too, but if you wanted to, you can do whatever you think.
I mean, completely up to you. The way that I think is it's always best hearing it from the musician. and I'm and I mean I've listened to you sing before. Like from being in the down in the listeners, like wow, amazing. So yeah, I mean, up to you.
No, thank you very much. How about this? If we and I'm really sorry for being a little wore out and tired. I'm not trying to even sound like that, or and I'm drinking the coffee and it's 9:30. That's all right. So how about if I'll play Summer Rain, and then the other track maybe you could play that one.
All right, sounds good.
Summer rain, late July. You and me, misty sky. Lying there, thinking about days gone by. Falling Thank you.
Thank you, David. Wow, Summer Rain, beautiful song. And everyone that just popped in, that was Summer Rain by David. Um, Make sure to check him out on YouTube or on Spotify. Listen to his song Summer Rain, and When I Think of You. And dude, beautiful. And thank you for singing that for us. Okay, so I am currently not equipped to play When I Think of You in high quality to this space, but what I think I will do is I will stream it to like the streams, which would be the link up above on the pinned tweet, as well as all streaming platforms and on Decentraland. When we close out, I will play the When I Think of You.
Okay, yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. I can see my good friend Hardistry came in here too. That's nice. Yeah.
Yes, welcome, Artistry. Saw you in the space earlier. Welcome, and thank you so much for being here. I'm definitely gonna shoot you a follow. And welcome Meta Ruth
Yeah.
and Crypto My NFT. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying Ruth too. Hi Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth. Yesterday, Kanessa and I were hosting our weekly community building, Decentraland Twitter space, and Ruth came in, and we just all had a conversation that is always very needed to talk about, so I'm happy Ruth popped in yesterday, and I see Ruth requesting to come up to speak right now. Hey, Ruth.
Hey, I can't believe 41 minutes came. This is just strange with you, Sinful Meatstick, and Canessa. There's like some connection we have going on here because if I would have known that David was having a space, but honestly, my car battery has been dead for the last 2 days, so I wasn't even on Twitter. Like, I was dealing with my car. I have to replace a battery, so I didn't see this space was going on, but I would never want to miss this. David is just such a wonderful person, a talented musician. I'm just so lucky to call him my friend. And, David, tomorrow I do my second episode at 8 a.m. for Meta Ruth Monday Motivation. I don't know if you saw, but like, not that it's a big deal. My last space, 170 people tuned in. I'm probably going to expect another. If you want to open for me tomorrow, or enclose for me on the space tomorrow, I would love to have you perform, and we're going over the power of patience. It's at 8 a.m. Eastern. I don't know if that's too late of a notice, but I really, I just been playing the regular music on the app. It's just easier for me. I just kind of like, so just think about it. Let me know, if you want to or not, even if it's last minute, just let me know. I'd love to have you.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Thank you, Ruth. That's 9 o'clock for me. How long is the space?
It's
You do?
57 minutes.
Oh,
And it's kind of like a gospel, so it's very gospel-y. Like, we go over Bible scriptures,
oh,
and
I'd love to go.
yeah, and how to apply it to your personal life and persevering. And it would just mean a lot to me, to have you perform. Like,
I can't say no. I
it
can't
it
say no.
it would it would mean so much to me. You're like an angel and just the perfect person to be opening up for me in my second episode. And I would love that, but no obligation, because I hate when people offer me things like that, like last minute. You're like, oh, geez, I have to prepare. I need to drink water. I need to, I don't want to put too much pressure, but because I'll be doing it every Monday. So if you can't tomorrow, anytime. Same with you, Hardistry. Hardistry definitely always welcome too.
Yeah.
So just let me know, and just so happy to
Oh,
see this.
that sounds great.
This made my Sunday, just seeing a space highlighted on you. You're just such a wonderful person and deserve to be visible and seen, which
Thank you
we all
so
see
much.
you.
Thank you so much. No, absolutely love you, and I miss you too. So I'm glad you came up to talk. So yeah, that would be great. Yeah. It shouldn't be a problem tomorrow, but so I should be there, but I won't promise just because I don't. I haven't. I've been going so long. I might. I don't know if I'm going to
You
sleep
might
there.
need to.
What?
I'm
I
gonna do
don't
it
know.
every Monday, so don't even worry about it. Like I'm gonna do it every Monday, and then so just even if let's say you rest and wake up, like even if it's in the middle of it, like I could do like a room
Yeah,
reset with the song. So don't feel obligated. Like even if
I
you come,
should be up at that time. So just yeah,
just let me know.
I
Yeah,
will for sure. I'll message you. Absolutely. Thank you.
of course. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for coming up. And yeah, David, I mean that actually is like kind of a good segue to one of the questions I had for David. Are you oh oh Hardistry wants to come up. Let's let Hardistry up. Are you open to like performing on a metaverse platform on a metaverse stage?
Oh yeah. I don't want to sound foolish, but I mean any stage, that I can get up on to perform on. I think I should get up on and perform on. I'm not sure if I know how to do it exactly. But I'm sure I can figure it out. You know, with a little bit of effort, and I'm not that tech. Like I'm trying to figure out wallets too and stuff. Anyway, getting off track. But yes, yeah, definitely.
Nah, man. I mean, okay. So I guess let's bring it into our small metaverse here that we call home. It's we use the Decentraland. As far as like the Decentraland goes, it's like a consider it a social 3D platform where you could like connect with musicians as well as collaborate and perform, meet your community, connect with your community, um, so on and so forth. So like from the creator's point of view, you don't even really need to like worry about the whole wallet thing. Like if you wanted to, you could log in as a guest and perform. You don't even really need to log in to perform. All you would need is OBS. Are you familiar with OBS?
Yeah. Not a
So
whole lot, but I had it or I have it. I've used it before. Used it one time to
mhm.
stream a YouTube thing. Yeah.
And like you've had it like set up to like stream your music into YouTube or allow you to like sing and play any acoustics or anything that you'd like to share.
Like I never, no, I never did that. I was doing something else. It was just a video I was playing around with one time. But I think I could figure this out. I think
Oh,
yeah, I think I gotta watch a YouTube video on it, and then I'll,
yeah.
just
I mean,
follow the instructions.
yeah. I mean, YouTube video. You could also. I mean, you could always talk to myself or Dino or Shelly. Shelly is our other co-host that we have for this show. She couldn't make it today. There had a family emergency, but love you, Shelly, if
Oh,
you're
okay.
listening.
Oh man, I hope everything's okay with Shelly. Hmm.
But yes, but yeah, Shelly, she has this amazing artist onboarding kit that I mean I. I've seen it before. As far as it goes, it's like artists just needs to literally just follow step by step, and you'll be ready to stream on the Central Land. So yeah, man. Like if you ever would like to like perform, like definitely hit me up, or Dino or Shelly. This month is Music Month on the Central Land, so kind of it being Music Month, I guess like it would be a good the best time to perform on the Central Land because you know you could get we could get help from from the Central Land to help, promote.
Okay. Hey, that sounds great. Yeah, Music Month. That's nice. Yeah, no, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Hardistry over here. He's been patiently waiting. Welcome and thank you for being here.
Yo, Sinful. I love the name, man. That's a hilarious name, Sinful Meat Stick. Um, I just came up just to give flowers to David, and I got a few questions. I also checked out the metaverse, your little spot in Decentraland. It looks awesome, like really cool. How long have you been running it? Was my first question, and then my second question is for David, and it is. What is your favorite song that you have written, and would we be able to hear it?
I'll
Okay.
let you. I'll let you go first, David.
Oh, me first. Oh, okay. You
Works.
should go first because I need to think about it for a sec. Just
All
give me
right,
one
all right,
second.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently, if you're looking at the stream, that's pinned up at the top, we are at the True Band Room on Decentraland. I am not operator of the True Band Room. This is the land and project is owned by the Rocking Unicorns NFT project. It is operated by Shelly Van and Dino. Um, and yeah, this is basically like a music venue for like all like small upcoming musicians to have like a stage on the metaverse to be able to show off what they got and meet our amazing community. Right now, you know the numbers are a little low. It's a slow Sunday today, but like yeah, this place usually gets down. Could like have like somewhere around 30 to 50 users at the spot at once.
It's
It's
awesome.
always a good time.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
mean, it's pretty difficult though, because I remember seeing some of the stats for Decentraland, and it was crazy to think about the amount of money that was thrown into it. But then I think it's cooler that you got this spot and that you're still actually hosting events and things like that, because it can grow in the future as more people get go into the space, right?
yep.
You don't want to just
Uh,
start up, you don't want to just start it when people are all starting to go into Decentraland. You want to be like the people that have been there doing stuff, so people know that there's things going on there anyways. And then as more people come, then they've got something to go to. There's a reason to be there, isn't there? So I find that really cool.
Yep, exactly. I mean, we are all here. Like the True Band Room has been here since I believe like October of 21. Is that correct, Dino?
That is correct. Halloween night, October of
Nice.
2021. Since then, we've put on over 800 shows. True Band
Wow. Is
Room.
that like every
Yeah.
week or like daily? Like what is
Mm.
it?
Every week, averaging between 5 and 7 shows per week, sometimes more. Some every now and then a little bit less, but rarely. And like Sin said, Shelly is the heart, the muscle, and the and the brains behind the True Band Room, and she works virtually all day, either onboarding musicians, interacting with musicians, setting up shows, promoting shows. So yeah, we've the True Band Room has never slowed down. When it started, Decentraland was busy, and through the ups and the downs, that's been a constant. Always putting on shows, always having a stage for musicians.
Really cool, man. Well, yo, David's one of the best, so you hit the nail on the head right there. That's tight.
Oh, my good friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I, I'm so blessed to to meet some of the people I've met here and become friends with them. And yeah, just
Yeah.
blessed. That's the word.
Hey, I mean, even for myself, I just, we talked about how I met you, and it was like the what is it called? Gen Z Twitter space?
Gen K. Yeah,
Gen K,
Gen
the
K.
Twitter space, yes. And from that moment, I was like, insta follow David. We gotta get David on Music Matrix. So, uh, thank
Oh, really appreciate it. Really,
you
really,
know.
really. Thank you.
What was I going to kind of mention? Oh yeah, to kind of finish up Artistry's answer. As for myself, I am a show host on Decentraland. I like co-host 3 shows a week. Um, I have I do this music matrix every week with Shelly and Dino. I have a show called
Oh, cool.
Beyond the NFT every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and a community building Decentraland Twitter space that I host with Canessa down in the listeners every Saturday at noon. So we're consistent out here. We doing the thing.
Hey, that's all you can do, man. That is super inspiring. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to meet you all. I mean, I met you all through David, so yeah, David's my good friend. Nice.
Are you also a musician?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a
one of
little
the
bit.
best.
I
Oh
won't. I
yeah.
don't want to take up the time they do talking about myself. I literally just came just to say hi and ask the questions and then yeah disappear into the night. I've got a helicopter space in like 8 minutes, so yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh
Sounds
yeah.
good. We should be finishing up here in like 8 minutes. I just wanted to ask you, yeah, real quickly. So, yeah, you answered. You are a musician. Thank you for being here. And I mean, I'll definitely be in touch. I do have like an idea for like further down this month. For Music Month on Decentraland. I perhaps maybe might try to host something with the Centraland community building or community building Decentraland. So yeah, if you're interested, maybe we could get you on stage.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. I was talking to Serena. You know Serena, she's big on Decentraland and all over there. I'm not sure if you met her. I'm assuming you will have. Yeah, she's been trying to get me into Decentraland for ages. Um, but yeah, it's interesting though because it's one thing playing on Twitter. Like, are you streaming this straight into the Decentraland from the Twitter space?
Yes, sir. Well, usually I do. Usually I do, but in this instance, the screen on the True Band Room, just because we of technicalities and different setups, I'm streaming on my second PC into Decentraland, and then I am streaming my to all like my personal socials and stuff like that. Um, and like
Wow,
capturing the sound from in world and looping it out. But yes, normally I do
so
fork everything.
complicated, isn't it?
Not really. It's actually become easy as a musician. Like if you are the talent, it's really nothing to it. You get your OBS, you get your codes from the venue operator, you put them in, and go live, and you're performing. Uh,
Well, perfect.
I was just giving you more of like the what it's like in the back end type of things, and yeah, it's not
Yeah, that's
nothing
dope.
too
It's all the
complicated.
boring stuff, really, isn't it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, Hardistry, for being here. I'll pass it back to David because he still has to answer your question, and perhaps maybe we could even close out with that. Put you on the spot, David.
Okay. No, no, that's good. That's good to hear. Joe, I don't really have a favorite song, but this one is one of my favorites. I guess if that's the best way to put it. So it's called "That's the Way the World Is," and I haven't released it yet, but I'm just going to play a little slower version of it. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Little better, little worse. Little tired, little hurt. Little sun, little rain. Little pleasure, little pain. Yeah, that's the way the world is. Doesn't matter if you haven't noticed. That's the way the world is. There ain't much time in the dark or in the light, in the wrong or in the right. Is it luck or is it fate? Is it love or is it hate? That's the way the world is. Doesn't matter if you haven't noticed. That's the way the world is. And there ain't much time. I hope you find a friend. Be there till the end. Make you feel alright. But you're not alone. No matter where you go, there'll always be a light. That's the way the world is. Doesn't matter if you haven't noticed. It's the way the world is. And there ain't much time.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you, David.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. 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 I like that
Love
one,
it.
Joe. I like that one.
Yeah, I love that one too, man. That was great.
That was amazing. And yeah, just to finish off, David, final thoughts and how can anyone that's listening support?
Oh, final thoughts. Just thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm really glad I met you guys, and looking forward to this to the metaverse. Also, been people have
He's
been asking
releasing
me
a
to get
song on
there too.
Sound.
What?
Are you
Oh,
releasing a song anytime soon on
yes,
Sound?
I will be. That's right. See, Joe's reminded me of what I'm supposed to do. Um, but for now, Spotify, I only have those. Well, Apple, wherever YouTube Music. I guess all streaming platforms. It's on about release it through DistroKid, so it's out there everywhere. The songs, and I'm gonna release a lot more there. So if you follow me there, you'll just get them, the new ones when they pop out. But Sound XYZ, me and Joe. We. Oh, I don't really want to shill my radio space, but we do a radio show twice.
Chill.
Yeah, okay. We do the radio show. So and it's called Theme Time Radio Hour. It's really really fun, and we're gonna just keep doing it. Get people can get involved. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna drop some music on Sound. The both of us are pretty soon. You know, I mean probably this week. He's talking about doing it this week, so it's probably gonna be this week. I don't even know. So I just got to
Let's
get some
go.
rest and then get back to work.
Yes, sir. The space. What day and time?
So Tuesday evenings. What time is it, Joe? 7 Eastern. We start.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yep. Tuesday and Thursday, 7 Eastern. Theme Time Radio Hour with me and Joe and Empress V. She's our other co-host, the amazing Empress V, and yeah, we have fun. Come check it out. Everybody's welcome, of course.
Thank you. And yeah, as soon as you post like a link for that, I'll definitely start setting reminders. Thank you, David. Dino, I'll pass it over to you for final thoughts.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. Shelly will be back next week. She's really sad that she missed, but thank you so much, David. Really enjoyed it and really enjoyed hearing from you and hope to hear more from you. Sounds like you have a lot of music lined up, so we're very excited about it. And like Sin mentioned, this month is Music Month in Decentraland, so we have a lot going on at the True Band Room. And this week, actually Thursday, kicks off the 3 days of the Decentraland Music Festival. So we hope to see you all there. And take care, everyone.
Oh, thank you, Gino. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. And yeah, thank you for to everyone that came in and listened today. I know I saw old guy in here as well, and I do see a few new listeners. Welcome, thank you for being here. You can catch this Twitter space every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And each week we have a new guest, or even sometimes we do have like open conversations, open mic discussions. So, yeah, keep an eye out for us. Much love to you all. Thank you, everyone on Decentraland that came in to hang out. You all look beautiful. Um, and yeah, just let's get ready for music festival and